Hey yo, I love that theme song. I love that
Hey
theme song.
yo.
Welcome back to the Buzzin' Sports channel. You already know the vibes. We over here chilling, talking football, talking Draftkings. We are your host and three buds. I am Doug, Lightning Leche, aka Little Dukester. You already know I got my boys with me, buddy.
Yo, what's going on, buddies? Spuddy McGee here.
And Francis.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Francis checking in.
Did you like the
Fuck with your boys.
But yeah, you guys know it's the DraftKings episode, your favorite episode. We are back giving our values, our high picks in every position, and we're gonna do a little something different this episode. We're gonna set up a lineup during the episode so you guys can get a listen in, and we'll probably review the lineup Monday, let you know if we did any changes and how it did, and hopefully we hit that mill, and we'll do it next time in our mansion. That'll be awesome.
Yes,
right?
sir.
But
Imagine.
yeah, you guys know the vibes where we start every week. We're gonna start at quarterbacks. Fuck with your boy. Let me get that one time.
Fuck with your boys.
That was my mistake. My fat finger happened. I fat fingered it.
Damn,
I
we
like
fucked
it,
up. The first request, it got fucked up. All right.
Fuck
So-
with your boys.
I was a little
I'm like-
shaky.
Yeah, a little shaky. But I'm looking at this quarterback slate, right? I'm
Yes,
like,
sir.
it's cool. I like it. But I really like the running back and I really like the wide receiver slate this week. So even though there's a lot of value guys I like up there for you guys, definitely look at, Prescott. But I'm picking two lower level guys. I want to save you guys some money this week. So still a top pick at 6,600. He's above
Okay.
that mark. We have
Ooh.
Ball Out Burrow
Yes.
coming off the bye week. Had a bad L against Cleveland.
Joey
Now
Bags.
they got to Namaste in the bye week,
Mhm.
and I think they're gonna come out strong.
Joey Bags. Joey Bags Burrow.
I think they're going to come out strong, and I think Burrow has a 25 to 27 point game, somewhere like in that
Okay.
area.
Okay. Very,
Interesting.
very possible.
I see 3 TDs minimum.
Oh.
Minimum said.
Minimum. I like this game. I have this game kind of as a mini shootout. I still see Bengals winning pretty healthy, but, there's going to be a lot of people eating
Nice
this game.
healthy
But yeah,
dub.
Okay.
6,600, save you a couple bucks because there are a lot of kind of juicy matchups at top, but we're gonna start at the bottom this week, and then right there, right below the mark, before we get to the values, my last top guy,
Oh, he doing it. He's doing it.
6,100.
Oh, God.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
I
God.
like it. I like it.
I kind of like it.
I
Why
love
has this bitch been playing consistent the whole year?
He's a fantasy football quarterback. That's what he is.
You like that?
And
You like that?
I don't expect him to win the game, but I kind of do see this one being, because it's at Minnesota, so it's going to be nice conditions. I do see this game being a high scoring affair, nothing crazy. Like, I'm not saying like 30-28, but maybe like I can see something like 27 to like 23, somewhere around there. Those general numbers. I see Kurt at 6,100. I see Kurt at least getting you 20, which is what you would want.
Yeah.
I mean, in the past, this division game, Packers versus Vikings, usually is an exciting one. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got Vikings pulling the upset.
yeah.
And it goes
I think so.
and it's going to reflect what if you don't mention him, Francis, I'm going to mention Dalvin Cook having a great game.
A game.
That's
what
what I think, but that's if you don't mention him. He seems to do really good against the Packers for some odd reason.
Does he have a history of wrecking the Packers?
I remember having Dalvin Cook and him fucking giving me like 30 to 40 points one time, and it was against the Packers.
God damn.
Yeah. So,
All right.
So
Well,
just something to remember.
He is due for a big game.
I'm not influencing you or nothing, but I know Dalvin Cook, loves these games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are my two high dollar guys, but low high dollar guys because there are a lot of juicy matchups in other positions.
Mm-hmm,
Now for our value guys, if you really want to save some money,
squeeze.
I got one.
Squeeze the pockets.
Come on now. I'm back. 5,100 Superman, Mr. Cam Newton.
Ooh, he's low right now.
I don't know why he's at 5,100.
Just because I feel like he wasn't really the starter last game.
He wasn't. He wasn't. He only did goal line situations, right?
Right, and I don't know if let's see. Said Wednesday that things are trending toward Newton being the team's starting quarterback for Sunday's game. So the coach hasn't made a final decision. He just said it's trending.
I thought he already said
it's trending. Well, I feel like he will be. We're just waiting for that confirmation. So let's just say he will be.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah, I think he will be.
I think he will.
And what he did the little red zone plays, because he only had 2 plays, something like that.
Oh, he had a few.
He managed to get 11.
For not being a starting quarterback.
Yeah. Now imagine a full game with Cam Newton. He's gonna have some rushing. He'll probably get a rushing, maybe 2 TDs. Honestly.
Well, he did a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 touchdowns last game. I think we're gonna see a lot of production from him.
And now let's say same thing this week, but add the yardage with it. He'll be in the close to the, if not 20s, close to the 20s, and at 5,100, even if he gets you 18, 19, you wish we'd have got more, but that's still pretty solid at that price.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he's my first value because it is full expected for him to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then my next value guy, I was feeling real iffy about this one. I've been starting off at the low end I'm trying to you guys to save the money hard. But I don't know why I see this because every week I feel like there's one game where you look at a team and you're like, they should easily win this game, but it's somehow either more close than it needs to be or they take the L.
Wait.
I don't know why I'm looking at that Tyrod Taylor at 5,000.
I was about to guess. I was going to say, can I guess?
I thought you were going to say Joe Flacco.
No, honestly.
He started.
I know.
No, fuck Flacco. We ain't talking about that guy. Tyrod Taylor, though, no, I agree with this pick, Dougie. And I also actually like Tannehill. I do feel like this game, for whatever fucking reason,
right,
is going to be. It just has a vibe to it. I don't know why.
It has a 34-27 vibe.
Yes,
for some reason.
Somehow. So I think you can play Tyrod this week, stack him with Cooks. I think you can play Tannehill and stack him with AJ Brown. I think it's going to be that type of game too.
I mean, Titans are generous with yards. I mean, they've been playing at a nice level, but they are still generous with some yardage.
Yeah.
So,
and
those are mine. What do you fellers like this
Joe
week?
Flacco.
This man wants to get on the Flacco train.
Hell no. I am joking to the fullest.
Oh my god!
No. But he is 4,600.
He is 4,600.
No, we're not doing that. Look, you either on it or off of it. What you saying, bro? What do you say?
All right. Andy Dalton.
Oh, we're doing Andy Dalton. Oh my god, is he starting?
No. I'm fucking around.
Okay. Go ahead. Because I already mentioned Tannehill.
Oh no. I could just see. Who do I see? Heavy. Jimmy G could have a good game against Jacksonville.
I glanced over his name twice.
He could.
I
mean, I feel like his floor. I mean, who really cares about floor? But he's when he has a very average game, he gives you 15 to 17, right?
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he could give you 25 to 30. But
yeah, against
I feel like
yeah.
Every time you pick Jimmy G, you can guarantee that is not a chalky pick. So if you want to get different, you can go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just the match. This is probably I feel like the only next time Jimmy G will have a big outing, and this is the next best opportunity against Jaguars.
And the matchup is nice. It's nice.
So if you want something different, I would say, go with that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one. There's a lot of possible plays here, man.
Yeah, I mean, even Aaron, non-vaccinated Rodgers.
Yeah, like
non-vaccinated.
I think. I mean, like Prescott is obviously like the no-brainer, but he's gonna be so chalky.
Him and Mahomes are gonna be chalky because everyone's seen that as a fucking shootout. Everyone's seen shootout.
Right.
They might swerve us. They might swerve us.
If you happen to fade them and they it ends up being a low scoring game, you're in a good spot because there's going to be a lot of lineups that end in the gray space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think there's another quarterback on this slate that I would say I really love like that.
Jalen Hurts. He's always good.
Jalen Hurts. I was looking at the matchup. I mean, I guess he's always a great play, but the Saints defense, sometimes they show up on some shutdown shit. Like for no reason.
And he's like these past 3 games, he's kind of fallen off. Like he stayed, but he was always above 20. Now he hasn't hit 20 since.
Yeah, because they haven't let him really attempt that much. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go to the Raiders, he attempted 34 times at least.
Yeah,
and that was his last high game, and then the week before that, it's just lately they've kind of already, like, for the most part, like won the game to a certain extent, I would say.
Yeah.
Except that Charger game. That Charger game was weird.
This last game, he would have been in the 20s, like around 21, 23, I feel like, if he didn't throw. I mean, he had 2 turnovers. He had a fumble and an interception.
Yeah. One of those, he's in the 20s.
Not just that, they ended the game pretty early, too. Like, it was already, like, done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as long as he's not turning the ball over, he is still pretty efficient. Mm-hmm. But, like I said, against the Saints defense, you could take the chance. He's not at a bad price range, compared to some of these other quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, I think a lot of the attention is going to go to Prescott, Mahomes. What about Josh Allen? You think Allen's going to be popular this week?
He'll probably have a good game, but not for that price. You can get someone else. I feel like Burrow is probably going to have a better numbers than Allen, and Burrow's 6,600.
Yeah, he played against a tough Indy defense too.
Right.
So I mean, his stats might not be as popping.
Yeah,
I know it says 28th ranked, but I mean, I feel like that's deceiving.
Yeah, he'll have a good game though.
All right, so what are we going here? We're gonna pick a top pick for this quarterback position for the Buds and Sports lineup.
Well, let me do this real quick, just for you listeners out there, just to quickly wrap up the picks I picked. If we're done talking about quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, I think we
touched on.
So my 2 top guys again were Moneybag Burrow, Joe Burrow at 6,600 against the Raiders. Kirk Cousins 6,100 against Green Bay. My value guys, Cam Newton 5,100 against Washington. At Carolina. And then Tyrod Taylor against Tennessee at 5,000. So, yeah, back to what Mr. Francis was saying. Who's going to be the Buds and Sports quarterback this week? Are we going value? Or I say value because there's juicy matchups for receivers and running backs out there.
I vote Joe Burrow.
I'm cool with that, too.
Burrow.
I like Burrow. Ball out Burrow. Okay. Joey Bags Burrow.
To kind of get it going, I'll run with that. I'll run with that pick, even though one of my I am gonna talk about Mixon in my running back, so it's gonna go against this pick. But we'll go with Burrow.
Okay,
let's go with Burrow.
Okay,
and just this is the first time thing to let viewers know out there. This lineup may or may not change money wise or not, or player wise. We're just spitballing, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what the Buzz and Sports think of a full set lineup. But go on, handing it off to the running backs now.
Hey, all right. Francis here. We're going to get into the running backs this week, and there's a lot of options. There's a lot of situational stuff that you're going to have to wait till either the day before or the morning of to find out if this player is playing.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
But off top, I'm going with the top pick. I like McCaffrey this week. He's at home versus Washington. He's at 8,900, which I think is going to scare away a lot of people. But I think when you consider Cam Newton getting back into the system, he's going to have to lean heavy on McCaffrey, because that is short route. It's his escape route when he can't physically escape himself. He could just dump it off. And I feel like McCaffrey, since he's such a big part of the playbook, that's the majority of the plays that Cam Newton's been learning. So.
My God, look at this dude's numbers, man. Like, he just lives in the 25 to 27. Like, that, he just lives there.
Yeah, I mean, look, last game he got 10 targets. He caught all 10 of them. Like, that's WR1 numbers. He's a running back. And off 13 attempts in rushing, got to 95 yards. 5 more yards, he gets the 3 bonus points. So that would have put him at 29. So I mean, look, like it's Christian McCaffrey. He's gonna get the ball. So I like him this week. Second guy at the top pick, I want to go Nick Chubb, but until the C19's off, I'm not gonna talk about him. But it looks like he's trending towards the right direction. I like him at home against the Lions. Since there is a COVID-19, he hasn't been cleared yet. I'm gonna talk about Joe Mixon against the Raiders. I've been watching a lot of Raider games this year, and they can't stop the run. They don't know how. No. Even when Devontae Booker went against them, Devontae Booker had a pretty solid game. And last game, Daryl Williams had his greatest game of the season with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs running back, I think, scored the most points as fantasy-wise. Which when does that ever happen? Never. It's usually a receiver or Kelsey. So. The Raiders, they have a great pass rush. Their secondary's okay, but for whatever reason, they just can't stop the run. So I like this matchup. We did pick Burrow, but hey, even if that, like, Joe Mixon has 2 receiving touchdowns, so it's not like that stack is impossible to hit. You could stack Burrow and Mixon and get a nice little stack off of that.
Yeah.
So
you like Mixon more than Burrow in this game?
If I were to pick a Bengals player, I like Mixon in this matchup for sure.
Okay. Well, going to what you said about Daryl Williams having a great game, 100 of his he had 100 receiving yards, so that actually helped with Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
So you could still very much play a Mixon Burrow.
Mixon. Like I said, it's not impossible for that stack to hit, because Burrow does have 2 throwing touchdowns to Mixon this season. So it can happen. And I do see the Bengals scoring a good amount of points this game. I don't know how Raiders will respond. They might score back. They might not, but Bengals should definitely get some touchdowns.
Yeah, they should get theirs.
All right. First value, I like Mike Carter. Is it Michael Carter? Yeah, Michael Carter. Yeah. Jets at home against the Dolphins. His usage has gone way up. I mean, shit, they got blown out by the Bills last week. He still put up 18 points. He got thrown to 6 times, caught 4 of them. He got a touchdown. So Michael Carter is a solidified starter, and he's a multi-use back. So 5,800 at home against Miami. That's a good matchup. And then my last one, which I feel like I had. Actually, you know what? I think I went down. So at 4,700, I like Pollard. I like Tony Pollard against the Chiefs. TP. I like TP against the Chiefs, man. I just don't see Pollard ending the season with 1 touchdown. I don't see it.
Me either.
I think he's a better player than that. He was involved more in the pass game this last game. He got 7 targets. So I feel like if he can get at least 5 targets in the passing game, his numbers shouldn't be too bad. And if you add a touchdown to it, he can very much be 20 to 25 points.
Yeah.
And what helps his case is I think Zeke is still nursing
his knee.
Yeah, his knee. So we're like, he can play and he's gonna play, but the Cowboys are being very
careful,
very, very careful with his usage.
It might not have on the injury report for Zeke, but it's still a thing. It doesn't go away.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah. And that's why he got more usage in Atlanta and got 15 points. And I do think you're right, bro. He has at least one more run where he breaks and scores.
Yeah, where he breaks and scores. Yeah, I think he's good enough to do that.
Yeah, the Chiefs game is probably the best situation for him to do that.
Yeah. So I like that matchup at that price if you want to get different and really be like under 5% ownership type shit.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But take it away, guys. Who do you guys like?
I know who
I don't know what Eagle running back I want to pick this week.
Oh God! We want to pick on that team.
I know.
Like you said, this is gonna come down to waiting down to the last minute because if Kamara doesn't play again, I like Mark Ingram.
Big trust.
He's still running nice.
Hey, I was about to say that. Me and you we thinking the same.
Big trust.
All right.
He had a nice 20-point game last week.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Against the Eagles?
Like I said, if Kamara's out, he's a play for sure.
I think even if he's not out, he's still a play.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think Kamara's touch is going to be split. Just because, hey, they ain't there's still a chance that playoffs is a thing. So, I really think they're going to try to keep Kamara healthy. So, they're not going to put him a whole series or anything like that. But it's looking like Mark Ingram will play though start because he didn't practice. Kamara didn't practice today. So
we'll see.
We'll see, but also another cat I do like, AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon showing out, man. Mm-hmm. He's taking the starting position away from Aaron Jones.
Yeah, it's slowly happening, and the fact that Aaron Jones has a knee sprain, an MCL sprain, it's looking like AJ Dillon might be.
He was just a hefty guy. Hard to tackle.
Yeah, he that man lives crazy.
Yeah.
But I think he's a nice play because he could actually catch the ball as well too, And I think he's the better runner between Aaron Jones and him.
Yeah,
like pure
runs harder.
Mm-hmm. He's just a bigger guy. That's the reason. So he's able to keep his head low and just do.
Yeah.
But I would like the other top two below McCaffrey. Like honestly, I think any of the top three at 8,000 are good picks. Like,
yes,
Taylor's been on fire. That O-line's been nice for him.
Basically, Taylor's numbers since week 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
On some McCaffrey shit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like he's the McCaffrey this year.
And the crazy thing about some of those numbers is like he split touches some of those games because Colts were being dumb shits or just set him out like a whole quarter. Like,
yeah, no, there's only a handful of backs that at like I said, any second can break out for a big play, and Taylor's one of them. Mm-hmm. It's Taylor, Chubb, D Swift has done it a couple times, but he's on a crap team, so I'm not even going to include him. But him and Chubb, like I said, at any moment can break out for a 50-yard plus run.
Yeah, his averages per game are crazy. If you look
at
his
really
average
fast
per carry, it's like in the 5, 6, 9s, 10s. In a few of the games. Taylor's insane. This year.
He's good.
No, he's going to be somebody for a while.
Yeah. But it all depends on, if obviously this is not going to be a blowout game, so he's going to be in the mix a lot more. A few of the games that the game was already done. That's why they took out Taylor. Taylor already had 93 yards in the first quarter last game.
Yeah.
Right. And it
Right.
took them longer just to get that extra 7 to 5 yards to go over 100 because they started handing it off to like Hines or just not use them. So if it comes down to it, Taylor can definitely put up more points, but it just really depends on who they're playing against, I feel.
Yep.
But Dalvin Cook, I feel like, is going to be the one that breaks the slate for me.
Yeah?
I feel like that. For some reason, against Green Bay, he has his games.
He does it.
You know?
He just does it.
Mm-hmm. But
okay.
That's what I really think Dalvin Cook is going to have his breakout game. I really do. If he does it, I'm going to be sad. Sad.
Yeah.
That's all who I got for running backs.
Yeah, the only one I'm just gonna quickly mention just to say the name. If Chubb doesn't play, you could definitely play D Johnson.
Oh yeah, he's solid.
At 5,600 home against the Lions, that's a play. So, yeah, pick your Browns running back. Just follow the injury report.
Yeah.
You know, whoever's healthy and starting, lock him in.
Lock him in.
Lock it up one time.
Okay, so who do you guys want to lock in here for these two slots? Should we go one top, one value, both value? What are you guys thinking?
I like one top, one value.
One top, one value. Okay. You know what? Steven sounded very convincing. I'm going to go with his Dalvin Cook.
I like that too. I like it.
And then for value, do you guys want to go super different and go Pollard?
No. I'm about to say, what was your two? Pollard and who's the other one again?
Pollard and Carter against the
Carter,
Dolphins.
Yeah, I like Carter.
You like Carter?
Yeah, I like Carter a lot, low key.
Okay. Yeah, Carter. We'll go Carter. Do you feel good about Carter, or did you like Pollard more, Spuddy?
Oh, I whispered, Carter, yeah.
Okay. Carter. Okay. So just to recap my picks, I did go McCaffrey top pick, and then I want if Nick Chubb's playing, it's Nick Chubb. If not, Joe Mixon. And then value, it's going to be Michael Carter, and then even more value at 4,700, Tony Pollard. And for the Buds and Sports lineup, we picked Dalvin Cook and Michael Carter. So far at the quarterback position, we got Joe Burrow. Then our two running backs, Dalvin Cook and Michael Carter. Average remaining salary is 4,900. We're gonna have to go value pretty soon.
Well,
all right.
I know my
gonna pass it over to Spuddy.
I know my picks aren't gonna help the situation, so we're probably gonna go more value with the receivers, to be honest. But fuck it. All right. Coming up first from our wide receivers. We've mentioned this matchup before. Actually, I'm just going to mention both of them since they're both on the top. I got Tyreek and CD Lamb. Tyreek is going to be... I'm guessing shootout, but also I feel like Tyreek is going to reap the most benefit from the KC side of things. And I feel like CD Lamb is going to reap the most benefit from the Dallas side.
So he's for sure playing?
Who?
CD?
Yeah, there's no injury report
There's no Q.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, let's get this shit.
Yeah. So Tyreek is going to be at 8,200. Yes, pricey. And CD is going to be 7,600. Another pricey guy. But I really think these two are going to be the top stars. When it comes to Tyreek, his speed is just unmatched, and I just feel like Andy Reid's probably going to do a lot of trick plays against the Cowboys. Andy Reid is the one coach that knows the Cowboys. Doesn't matter what coach is on the other side of the Cowboys, Andy Reid just knows Cowboys. So he's going to do what...
you're right. He did coach the Eagles for a long time.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter who the coach on the Cowboys is. He just knows the Cowboys defense.
He knows our fuckery.
He knows all. He knows all. So I just really think they're going to utilize Tyreek in a special way this week. So
I can see that for sure.
That's what I think for Tyreek. When it comes to CD, I think CD possesses very similar speed to Tyreek, and no one will be able to cover him on the Chiefs defense. I feel like Cooper is going to be the traditional receiver that they want to cover the most because he's just a route running specialist and they don't want to get cut by that. But CD is just going to I think he's going to tear up the middle of the field, to be honest.
No.
Okay.
So that's the two reasons why I picked those two. And those are my top picks. So
I like it.
now we're going to value. Now value is very interesting because to be honest, when it comes to value, we're getting the boom and bust situations because of just matchup wise. So I'm kind of guessing these guys are gonna have like really good games because of just booming situations. Right under the 6,000 mark, we got DJ Moore at 5,900.
I like him.
You know, I know Cam is probably going to be leaning on Christian McCaffrey to get his first downs and get his yardage. That don't mean Cam is not going to try to go for DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That's the number one.
And the thing is, DJ is different from the last time Cam and DJ were on the field.
Yeah.
So I think Cam's going to realize a better DJ Moore. And one that he's going to be able to air out to and just say, fuck it, let's just throw a bomb and DJ going to be there. So I think the versatility of DJ will help Cam, you know, if he wants to go for a big play, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And against this Washington defense, yes, it'll happen. Cam should have some extra time since Chase Young is done for the season.
Yeah, that's true. Their pass rush did lighten up a little bit.
So that's why I'm going with DJ Moore. Up next, like I said, there's a lot of different directions you could go with value picks. And for me, I am going with Waddle Waddle. Waddle Waddle. Dun, dun,
I like
dun.
it.
I think Waddle's itching for a breakout game. Last one was against the Jaguars. Yeah, he scored 29, and I'm expecting something out of this Jets game. More because I feel like the Jets are going to be doing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Which means more opportunities for Waddle to get in the end zone. So I'm hoping for a 2-touchdown game from Waddle, to be honest.
Wait, Joe Flacco's quarterbacking for the Jets?
They're prepping him to be the starter.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be turnovers.
So turnovers, 3 outs. So more opportunities for Miami offense to be on the field. So in Waddle's at 5,600.
I like it.
So those are my actually picks of the receivers. But there's a lot of other names and situations I want to hear from you guys. So
yeah, you can go either way.
Let it rip.
Oh, there's so many. Like I said earlier, I do like AJ Brown on this slate.
Yeah.
Tannehill. When you look at Tannehill's game log, Houston is going to be the easiest defense he's gone against. Hands down. When you just look at the schedule, and Tannehill has had 23-point games. So like, I think against the easiest defense, and especially with Derrick Henry out, if Tannehill is going to have a big game, AJ Brown is going to be a huge part of that reason.
Yeah.
So, the matchup is there.
No Julio Jones either. So, I mean, bulk will be Brown, and then the secondary catches will probably be to Westbrook.
Julio Jones is on the IR?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn. Yeah. So I do like that as a top pick. For value, name that stands out to me is Corey Davis. Just because I don't know. Actually, because of the quarterback situation.
Take it back.
But who knows? Maybe for whatever reason, Corey Davis produces more with this veteran quarterback. But I'm not a fan of Joe Flacco either. So,
hoping for a bomb.
But yeah, looking for the bomb. And I still think Corey Davis is the most talented receiver in that room. Even with Elijah Moore coming up. But yeah, that's all I got, Dougie. What you like?
I really do like the AJ Brown pick.
Mm-hmm.
To pair with my Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, I like him a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's a beast. He's kind of high though, but still, I think he's definitely the main guy there now. Even though they still got Thielen.
Jefferson is crazy.
Yeah.
One more. Oh, go ahead, Dougie.
No, go ahead. If it's a top pick, go ahead.
Oh no, it's not a top pick. I was going to mention one more value.
Who is it?
I don't know. I kind of like Gallup this week.
Hey.
I like Gallup. I like Gallup as a low key sleeper because I do think he's going to score some touchdowns this year. And now that he's back, it's not like he can only toe tap in the field of play. He could toe tap in the end zone.
He can. He very much can.
Dak Prescott might try him. So at 4,200 with the skill set and Gallup is a super talented receiver. The only reason he's not shining is because he's next to CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
But for that type of talent to be at 4,200 on this offense that really spreads the ball around, you could catch him on a day that he scores a touchdown or two. And you want to be on that train early.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, that's the last guy.
For value, I mentioned someone a little sketchy, but like Steven said, we're in the boom and bust position. 5,100. I like Marquise Callaway.
Oof,
on the Saints. I know he's quarterbacking, but he's caught a touchdown the last two games. 11 points each game, but if the Saints right now are in a position of, like Steven said, they still think they can make the playoffs, but if that's going to happen, they need to get wins against teams like the Eagles. And so I can see them going a bit harder this game, doing a little more trickery, doing a little more up-tempo plays, I guess you would say. But
yeah,
I can see him for 5,100 at least getting you possibly 16 to 18.
Yeah, so you're saying his volume goes up, he gets targeted a little more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Not mad at it.
But yeah, other than that,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be hard because we got to pick at least 3 receivers.
Yeah,
and we can't go high value.
So I was gonna say, if you guys really like DJ Moore, we can always sub out Burrow for Cam and try to stack that. Because Cam's at 4,000, that would save us money.
Because even Deebo Samuels is a great pick.
Oh, where's Deebo at?
He's
at 7,000.
Yeah, he's 7,800. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of interesting pieces in the upper tier compared to the lower tier this week.
Yeah. But the thing is, there are always value plays every single week for receivers.
Oh, of course. It's just the hard part is guessing who it is right now. Just matchup wise, it's a little funky.
Well, do you want to recap your picks, or do you want to discuss who we're adding to our?
Hey, let me recap my pick first, but then we'll do the receiver because this one's like I said, this one's going to be tricky. We're going to be probably moving the most because we got to fill up 3 receiver spots and then talk about flex.
Okay. Well,
I was actually I was going to mention that earlier. I said, should we mention flex or just do the flex off screen?
No, we could. No, we'll finish the lineup.
Yeah, we'll finish it. All right. So to sum it up for my receivers' top picks, if you want to go top, just receiver base, Tyreek Hill is sitting at 8,200, going against Dallas. Then we got CeeDee Lamb going against KC at 7,600. DJ Moore sitting at 5,900, going against the Washington football team, and Jalen Waddle going against the Jets at 5,600 if you want to do with that set of receivers. But on to our official lineup. there's a good chance none of those guys that I just mentioned might not be on this lineup. We'll see. Because it's just
I kind of like switching out more. I kind of like more. I do like more, and like I said, pairing with Newton.
You like that more status?
Yeah.
Or
Or
well, what one route I was thinking is if we go Tyreek Hill, right? As your top dog. I was thinking if you're gonna bring it back that game or choose that game to bring it back, I would go Gallup. I'll go Tyreek Hill and Gallup because Gallup gives you the value. Or, right now what I picked is Tyreek Hill, Gallup, and Waddle because you have Tyreek Hill, you bring it back with Gallup, and then you have Michael Carter, you bring it back with Waddle. So for this lineup, that's what works in my head. But if you guys do want to switch things around and go DJ Moore, I wouldn't be opposed to it either.
I don't know, but you said that first part beautifully. I kind of like that.
Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know.
Gallup with Waddle?
Okay, with Tyreek, Waddle, and Gallup with the lineup that we got with 3 positions left over, we got 11,400 left.
Right. So since we have Burrow, right, and we're going to get into the tight ends, I was thinking Uzuma. And then because Uzuma's at 3,500, that'll put up our average a little bit more. And then at the flex position, since you could put a tight end, running back, or wide receiver, I guarantee we're gonna find a value play there.
I know a value play that we could kind of go off of. I know. All
right, then are we sticking with Tyreek, Waddle, and Gallup?
If you guys like
that, I'm fine with that. Hey, that is 2 of my guys I picked. I am totally fine with that.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
So
locked in.
It's on there. Let's get this shit.
Okay,
top of the morning.
All right, so moving on to tight ends, then let's get it.
All right. We'll open discussion.
So as far as like your guys' league, let's discuss who we like. Go ahead. Sorry, Steven.
No. I said let's open discuss about tight ends. That's it.
I like personally, guys. I know Kelsey looks juicy, and it is going to be Tyreek Hill or Kelsey, but I kind of side with what Steven says. I think he's going to be way more Tyreek than Kelsey. I don't know why. It just seems like Tyreek's just dangerously fast, and the way our secondary can play sometimes. Like I hope they play more conservatives. That's what the Cowboy fan in me wants, but the realistic me knows they can get caught. They can get caught. But I don't know. That's just me.
No. On the same page.
I kind of like, you know what? Just because he literally can't do worse than last week, I like Gesicki. I like Gesicki this week.
0 for 7. That is wild.
Wait, did he even play last week?
He played. Oh, he played.
Are you sure? The numbers say otherwise.
I got the same amount of points he did. But he played. He suited up and played. We had the same amount of points by the end of the day. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. I think Gesicki's going to bounce back. I also think Tyler Conklin is still very underpriced for how they use him.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like
big honks.
I called it. Like the thing is, this guy was getting the volume with no touchdowns. Last game, he didn't get the volume, but he got the touchdowns.
Yeah.
So, you take the points however they come, and I think he's like Gronk's cousin. That's how I look at Conklin. Because Gronk, yeah, Gronklin. This is Tyler Gronklin. That's his name now. I love it. And I think his price is honestly just gonna keep going up every week until he hits his ceiling.
Yeah.
But they use him a lot. They use him a lot, especially in the red zone.
Yeah.
He's a red zone target for sure.
Red zone guy. But yeah, anyone else you guys like?
Well, you said it earlier. It's Uzma.
Yeah,
Uzuma.
I asked you guys both off air. I said, "Hey, does he have another 20-point game in him?" And we all agreed he does. And I think it's against this Raider game. I honestly do.
Yeah. Yeah, let me look at his game log real quick.
When you least expect it, he will show out.
You know, and we're catching him on the dips.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how these things work.
Yeah,
they dip, and then they spike. So,
and if you're looking at the opponent ranking again for like points, 30th for the Raiders.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He's a big physical guy, so we'll see how they handle him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I kind of like what's his name? Where'd he go? Oh, Mark Andrews. Guess that's Chicago's defense playing against Chicago. Like,
yeah,
I see Chicago having a lot of 3-and-outs, which means a lot of opportunities for the Ravens. And I don't know. I know it says fourth against tight ends, but I still see Mark Andrews having another at least 18 to 20-point game.
He's a crucial part to the offense, so that won't affect Mark Andrews' production, I feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And apparently his ceiling is 40 plus. So he's capable. But all right, are we locking in Uzuma here for our lineup?
Lock him in, brother.
All right,
let's lock him.
Lock him in.
Unless you like Kunk. Is Kunk too high?
Well, I was gonna say we could put him in the flex since.
But let's pick our defense and then we'll start talking about all our flex opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could pick a defense, especially because even if we went the most expensive defense, which I don't agree with, it's the Titans.
No, I don't agree.
I think that's a trap. I honestly think that's a trap. I think
same.
So, but even if we went there, our average remaining stays the same,
pretty much.
So, if we go down, damn, I haven't even been looking at the value picks. Who do you guys like in the lower tiers?
Lower tiers? Let me look.
Or who do you like in general?
I feel like the Lions could do another tie.
I was just gonna say, I don't know why I feel like the Lions
could do another tie. They could be 2 for 2 for the tie.
Hold on.
I could see a 19-19 game from Detroit.
No. This is where I gotta hit the timeout. Like, the Lions are that other team that have trouble against the run. They're going against the team that only knows how to run. So I just don't see how this goes bad for the Browns. You know.
Okay. The Eagles ran 236 yards. And then they had negative 4 points. But the thing is, it's all about if Nick Chubb is healthy or not. I mean, don't get me wrong. D'Ernest Johnson is going to do his things, but he can't run 236 yards by himself.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But if Chubb is healthy and there's nothing wrong with him, he has potential to run a 200-yard game by himself.
Yeah. It really just depends. I mean, I'm just throwing out the Lions because they did, tie with the Steelers with a pretty much running team.
I'm going to make the case for the Panthers at 2,700. If we pick them, we have 5,200 for the flex.
I like Panthers, actually.
I think the Panthers defense, this team overall has gotten healthier. And ever since week 8, their defense has kind of realized, like, okay, if we're going to get any type of dubs, we have to be a big part of this game. So
I honestly,
they've woken up.
Hey, I actually like the Panthers a lot now. Now that I'm seeing their price, I actually thought their price was a lot higher, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
so Panthers, and they're at home. They're at home against Heineke, who's, Brett Favre-like, which means even if he has a multi-touchdown game, he could have a multi-interception game.
Yeah. But I think that train has stopped in its tracks.
Right, especially when he's going to go up against a good defense.
I know they beat the Bucks, but it wasn't like it was a dramatic win or anything like that. Brady had 2 INTs.
Yeah, no, they even
Yeah, even then, it was still, there's an opportunity for Brady to fucking win the game.
And even then, there's just something funky with that matchup. The fact that Heineke and Washington gave Brady trouble last season and this season is like, what's up with this matchup? Why?
Yeah.
But I just think that's an anomaly matchup. I don't think Washington's as good as their dub against the Bucks. That doesn't really say anything.
Yeah. But I want to lock in the Panthers though.
Okay. We'll lock in the Panthers.
Yeah.
They've been doing some solid work past few weeks.
Yeah. And now we got some time to really get into a flex option now.
Yes, sir. With 5,200 left.
It's really looking interesting. I didn't think we'll have this much money. Really didn't.
Well, I know, considering some of the names we got on here.
Yeah. I was really like, oh no, we're gonna be really low. I was honestly thinking we're gonna have like 3,000 left, 3,500. Yeah. And there's some cats I had ready for the flex, and it was coming from Tennessee actually.
From Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you thinking?
Because last game Marcus Johnson had a game.
Wide receiver.
He had 100 yards, didn't score a touchdown. 100 yards, five catches, 6 targets, 18 points. So I was like, because I thought Westbrook, I can't pronounce his other hyphen part ass name. Westbrook Kane. I thought he was going to be the typical number 2, but he only had 1 catch and 1 target last game against the Saints. And I was like, okay. But Marcus Johnson, had the touches compared to
to that guy.
Okay. So I think that's more of the pick if you want to go second receiver from the Tennessee game. If y'all wanted to go that route.
100 yards, shit.
I'm not saying he's going to duplicate, but there's a good chance he can against this Houston team.
I mean, that is a very value play.
Yeah. And we'll have extra too.
We have extra to upgrade somewhere else
if we wanted to. And then we could go Conklin. We could go Conklin too.
I mean, if you don't like the full 5,200 going towards Gesicki,
I'm just throwing some names out there if we want to improve a certain position compared to
Yeah.
So
well, I think the only one. I mean, if we did go value here, I think the only one we'd be willing to change out is Carter, maybe. You could upgrade there, or you could upgrade in quarterback. But
yeah. All
right.
But you think Gesicki's gonna have a breakout game?
Let me look at his game log. Look, it's not that. Okay. I think Gesicki is one of the main guys on this offense, and he's dipped 3 times from where he usually is. Especially that 0 reception, 7 target game. That is just it's atrocious.
When did Tua come back? Is the question.
Into the game, or when does he come back?
When did he come back before he got benched again? With injury.
Man, I don't even know what they're doing with him. I remember Jacoby Brissett got injured.
Yeah.
And then Tua had to step in. But
Houston, when they beat,
he's a full participant.
Yeah, when he was in Houston, he only scored 9 points. Buffalo 9 points, then Atlanta 28-30. But I was just wondering who's the quarterback when it was 28-30 is the question.
Wait, what week were those weeks?
The 7 against week 7 was Atlanta.
Yeah, so Tua scored 28 points that week.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so Tua played.
Did he play week 6?
Week 6, he also played 25 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't play week 5, huh?
He's been a full participant in practice this week. Honestly, with Tua at quarterback, his 2 top favorite targets is Waddle and Gesicki. It's just And the thing is, the targets were there for Gesicki last game. It's just they couldn't connect. They just couldn't connect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like I said, we could. Dougie, we ended up picking the Panthers defense at 27.
Cheap,
and then so that leaves 52 at the flex, and that's what we're discussing right now.
Because we have a lot of wiggle room, really.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's just what direction we want to go. Do we want to go tight end? Do we want to go something lower to upgrade a position? What do we do?
You guys want to go? Are you?
I don't
do that to me. Don't do that to me. Watch him have a game too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm looking. There's a couple of little juicy things down here.
Mm-hmm. It's just who do you want to go in for is the question.
TP?
We could do TP. How about Mr. Anderson?
I was looking at Robbie right now. Like, how do you feel about Robbie?
Robbie Rotten.
Rotten Robbie.
Yeah. Shit. Well, I think Francis is gung-ho on Gesicki. Is that right?
Yeah, I think he was saying Gesicki.
Yeah.
How much is Gesicki at?
We'll be right at zero if we pick him. 5,200.
Yeah, he would take the remaining salary basically.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't mind Gesicki. Like Francis said, he can't do worse than what he did last game.
He can't.
Look, Tua's back. Tua's healthy. He practiced fully, and Gesicki's been on a dip 3 weeks in a row. He's usually not a guy that stays under 10 points for a long time.
The only question I ask is, we have Waddle too.
Waddle.
We do have Waddle. Mm-hmm. So the question then becomes, I mean, I'm not opposed to two play. Like I said, especially these two guys are Tua's top two guys. So I'm not opposed to having Waddle and Gesicki, but
if that's the case, then I don't mind Gesicki, honestly.
If you guys don't like, two players from the same team on the same lineup, we could pivot. I'm not completely locked on Gesicki. I think he's a solid play this week.
I mean,
I like Gesicki or Corey Davis if we're gonna go that game.
Here's the thing: when Waddle and Gesicki still put up numbers together. So it don't matter if we can
like they've both had games like go off in the same game type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Gesicki. I honestly am.
So Francis convinced me with he can't get any worse than zero.
Yeah, that was really got me. I was like, you right, bro. He can't.
But I swear to God, if Gesicki gets negative points, Francis.
Look, he got 7 targets again, 2 of them in the red zone. He's gonna bounce back. Bounce back.
I like this lineup.
Okay, I'm locking it in.
We're locked in.
All right. Let's review it. Let's review the lineup.
Go ahead,
all right.
Since you were gonna start it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Buds and Sports lineup. Rough draft.
Official.
Take 1. Quarterback is Joe Burrow, 6,600. Running back, Dalvin Cook, 8,200. Running back number 2, Michael Carter at 5,800. And then our 3 wide receivers Tyreek Hill at 8,200 against the Cowboys. Michael Gallup bringing it back at 4,200 as a value play. And then we got Waddle bringing it back from Carter at 5,600. Then to stack with our quarterback Joe Burrow at the tight end position, we got CJ Uzuma against the Raiders, 3,500. At the flex position, we got Gesicki at 5,200. And then our starting defense is the Panthers at 2,700 at home against Washington. And that rounds us off at 0 remaining salary. This is a loaded lineup, maxed out.
Fuck with your boys.
Boom, boom, boom. We loaded, baby.
I need my kazoo.
Alrighty, folks. That's going to just about do it for the Draftkings episodes. We hope you like this little new thing. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
You already know the vibes. Hit that subscribe button
You know
already.
the
Like,
fucking
what are you
vibes.
doing? I looked at our stats and 50% of our viewers aren't subscribed. What the fuck? But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you like us. You know, follow too if you're on the social media.
Support local businesses. Support small businesses.
Support small businesses. But yeah, so you'll be able to see the outcome of this lineup when we do our review episodes on Monday. We'll definitely talk about it. I think that's the next episode that will be dropping, right?
The review?
Yeah.
It's either that or Dookie list.
Yeah. That Dookie list coming next week. You already know. I hope y'all listened to the Dookie list. It was a lot of angry things on that thing.
A lot of angry stuff.
But thank you guys for always listening. This is Doug, Lightning Leche, Little Duke, handing it off to Francis. Peace.
Yo, Francis here. Dougie covered it all. Follow us. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Still look out for the waiver wire reports coming out. It's coming out late this week, but it's coming out.
For good reason.
And then, we're going to recap this lineup that we built. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, this is the first time we kind of build up a lineup in our Draftkings episode. So we'll definitely recap how it did and where we landed. We're not going to be scared of that. So keep tuning in. Let us know if you guys like this or if we should just create a whole separate episode, to build lineups and stuff. Because we could talk about stacks and bring back players all day. This has been Francis from the Buds and Sports Podcast. I am out, passing it to Spuddy.
Yo, buddies. Thank you all for tuning in, joining the boys.
Fuck with your boys.
You already know the fucking vibes out here.
Mm-hmm.
We out here bringing that content. NFL, NBA, we coming at you. More and more content coming out soon. Stay tapped in for your boys.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Tap, 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 tap. For sure. That'll do it. I'm Spuddy McGee. This is Buds and Sports. And we out.
Fuck with your boys.